What's up, everybody? This is Chris Reed back with another video. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can create your own chord sets and chord sequencer extremely easily. So right now we have a scenic hybrid instrument open and we have scales and chords and chord sequencer added as a player. And right now I have my player scales and chords. I have my scales and chords set to G Dorian, and these are my settings. And what's really cool is you can hit this button, edit, learn, chord, and then when you play a key on your keyboard, it will lock that chord into that position. So we can put our first chord there. We can come here and play the next key. We can just keep going. We're just going up that scale. Now, what we really could do if we really want to have some fun, we just basically play C, D, E, and F. Now, if we really want, what we can do is we can actually start adding some different inversions and maybe put another note. So we can change the note, add an inversion, and then we can play those same notes again. So here's what we got now. And we pretty much can just use those same four notes. All I'm playing is C, D, E, and F, but I'm actually changing how many notes we have and the inversion. So now let's do a different inversion and a different note set, and we'll play the next one. And we can just do the last set and maybe just go back down to 3 notes if we want. We can keep these settings how they are. And then what's cool is actually I'm playing C. I'm pretty low in my C range, but I actually can play a higher C if I want. Totally, you can play a higher C, and now even though this C is the same C, but it's in a different position. So now we have a full chord set here, and we can, play out a chord sequence. Really like that D minor 7 there. And with that chord sequencer like that, we really could just add in some drums, and we can have a really quick beat very easily. All right, so now that we have that chord set, we actually can go ahead and unclick edit. And yeah, now we have our full chord set, and we know that chord sequencer will work with this chord set in the same way that it works with all its other chord sets, meaning it will show us which chord to move to next. Another thing we can do is we can actually change what the root is for that note. So for example, we see that the root is actually a E. The lowest note being played is an E, but it had it set as a C. So we can actually change that to an E if we want. So that way our lettering matches up with, how we tend to play. So for me, for example, I tend to call my chord or my note, whatever I'm on whatever my bass note is. So whatever my bass note is, that's what I'm really looking at, because that's how I build my chord progressions and my beats. Whatever that bass note is that's being played, that's typically what I want to show right here. So that's a D, that's a D, right? All of those are Ds, but this one is a C. So I can hit edit, and then I can actually change the chord root, and I can change it to whatever root we want it to be. So it's up to us what we want to call that root. So, you know, for me, like I said, I would change it to a C because the last note that's being played is actually a C that's being played right there. So that's what I would change that to. Chris Reed Beats chord set, and we can actually change this. Chris Reed Beats, and this was actually G Dorian. Make as many of these chord sets as we want, and then we'll have those chord sets to come back to later. All right, guys, and that is how you can create your own chord set and create a dope beat out of it. If you guys like this video, please make sure to leave a like on this video. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe. More videos on the way. Until next time, peace.